Good afternoon, everybody. This is J. Scott Heathman with heathaplexVISION, and today I got something kind of special, and it was kind of some big news today. It was one of the first things when I woke up this morning, saw it on Mashable, that a new application has come out for the iPad. One of probably 1,000 that come out daily. But this is one that I've been really waiting for, and this is kind of one of the reasons why I bought the iPad. In my previous blogs about the iPad, I had a video blog that kind of showed what I do daily. And one of the things to me is this is a great device for reading. Well, here's Wired Magazine. I've had this magazine for about 5 to 6 years on subscription. I love this magazine. I get a lot of great content, political, technology, just interesting articles. I love this magazine. And I have been waiting for a magazine like this to really showcase not only what the iPad can do, but what the folks at Wired could do with their magazine. There's a lot of magazine applications out there right now. Popular Science, Zinio has an application where you can get magazines like Macworld and National Geographic, but they're all kind of very basic that you can just kind of flip through by page. Popular Science took things a little bit further. There's some interactivity videos and things like that. But today when I woke up, I clicked on the Wired application, which just came out today for $4.99, and I was able to get this magazine on my iPad, and I tell you what, it absolutely blew me away. They have spent a lot of time, and I have been anxiously awaiting for this magazine to come out in digital format, and I could not be happier. So a big thank you to the folks at Wired for putting together such a great application. And I want to showcase it for you guys right now, just to show you what it is, and maybe a little bit of the future of what magazines could look like, because I am desperately trying to get rid of all of this paper and cut back on this kind of stuff, and still have the ability to share articles, maybe look at ads in a little different way, and still get all the goodness that comes in this magazine for the rest of my life. So let me take you now to the iPad and show you what the new Wired application looks like. All right, folks, we're back. Well, there it is. There's the iPad app. Isn't it amazing? It looks just like the magazine. All right, all fooling aside. Here we go. Here's the Wired application. Let me fire it up here for you. So there, as you can see, that's the cover of the magazine. Here's the magazine. There's the cover. And you can get it in portrait, or you can do it in landscape here. I'm just going to do it landscape, just give you a little bit wider view of this thing. But at the beginning, it's got a nice little play button right here. If I hit this, it's going to start off and do a nice little Toy Story 3 trailer. Give you a little information about the cover, things like that. And when you're done, like I said, just like a YouTube video, you can close it out. Page turning is very much the same as you would find in any of the other books or iBooks. But here's an ad for Mercedes, and they've actually have a little video here. You actually get to see a commercial that Mercedes obviously put out there. So, that seems like an obvious thing for advertising, but still something much better than what my magazine previously allowed me to do. And a lot of these things too, if you see down here, there's a website. If I click on that, it's going to open up Safari and take me to the website. So like I said, you get all the same ads. For the most part, the magazine is exactly the same way it is on paper form, with there's some added features. There's some hot buttons up here. There's a home button that always takes you back to the beginning. There's another button here, which is kind of like a table of contents, and you can stream through some of the contents here. And I'll show you one here that my son absolutely loves. It was talking about some gadgets and things like that. Okay, now I can't even find it. But this is a really quick way to get through the magazine, to see what all the contents are. Oh, here it is. This is the this was talking about a Lamborghini that was built out of Legos, and there's a little symbol here that isn't in the magazine. But if you roll your finger across this thing, it's actually going to build this car, this Lego car, all the way to completion. And you'll actually find this capability on a number of their pages. They have all kinds of different little widgets and things that the magazine provides. Oh, I still got the thing going here. We'll turn the page. Like I said, you get more of the contents. You can see if the article's a multi-page, the article stays in one frame, and then you just cycle up and down through the frame, which is really cool. There's another button down here. Again, and this one shows you page view, so you can actually look at all the individual pages. And then, so here's an example of a really long article. When you click to that article, you can see how it flows up, and it stops by page. So that's kind of a nice view. Down here you have kind of a shuttle controller, so you can blitz through this thing as quickly as possible and get to a page you're looking for. Like I said, a really neat feature that they've built into this. So there's a lot of ways to quickly search for articles. You know, if you're looking for something that you're like, oh, I just read this on whatever page, and go back through it and find your way through it. It just looks amazing. They really did a good job. Here's another one of those shuttle controllers where it shows you some of the content. This was just showing the history of spacecraft that have landed on Mars. In the paper article itself, and if I can find that really quick, obviously you're just going to see one page, and that's about it. So there's the actual article in the magazine. It does show all those same photos, but it's over a 2-page spread. This one, you kind of get a little interactive play on it. You know, take a look. It'll autoplay for itself. Like I said, they really did a great job. And this is kind of what I envision, you know, a magazine should look like. I'm sure as magazines continue to come out, everybody's going to be kind of one-upping each other, trying to get the best content that they can online. But I think Wired set the bar pretty early for something like this. And like I said, I'm amazed. I really enjoyed reading it on the iPad. It's just as vivid as the magazine is. As a matter of fact, I think it actually looks better in digital format than it is with the magazine. And you know, the cool thing too is that you know, some of these articles, I can some of the ads and things like that, you can go right to their websites and check them out. So again, big props to Apple and big props to Wired. Two companies really kind of trying to stay ahead of the game in here as far as printed media, and I really hope that we see things like newspapers, textbooks, things like that, really harnessing more than just a page turn capability. Like I said, there's just so much more to offer in a magazine, using this environment to get the content out to the readers. So I hope you guys check it out. For $4.99, I think it's worth trying out. Every other magazine after that is going to be $4.99. I'm not sure what they're looking at as far as a subscription service. I really hope that later down the road they do some sort of a subscription service so that I can cut down the cost and I don't have to pay face value. But I think that's just a matter of time before we start seeing that kind of a thing. But like I said, I really wanted to share that with you guys today to kind of show you what's out there and show you what's coming. And let me know if you got any questions or comments. You can catch me at heathaplexVISION.com or on Facebook. And let me know what's on your mind. Let me know what I can do to help. All right, take care. Have a wonderful day. Bye-bye.